decided that I should probably get into the habit of checking my audio on my own stream when I start. So I'm going to unmute briefly. Okay, I think it sounds alright. Maybe a little bit quiet? I don't know. Oh, hey Neko, it's good to see you. I've been having just a nightmare of a time with audio. It seems like every single time I stream, my audio settings change somehow, so I'm like paranoid about it now. But yeah, I've got the Balatro itch again. It's not contagious. Actually, well, no, it probably is contagious, because the more I see people play Balatro, the more I want to play it myself. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I was umming and ahhing over whether I wanted to try and get the last challenge done that I haven't completed, but since it's the no jokers challenge and it's really, really hard, it would just be me resetting runs over and over and over, which I think would be not that fun. So I think what I'm going to do instead is try and do some like more difficult runs with the ghost deck, because the ghost deck is fun. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So hopefully I don't suck at the game, and I can make some progress towards this achievement. I only have 3 achievements left in the game. One is completing that last challenge, which is going to be hard. One is get every deck to gold stake, which is going to be hard, and the other is it's either I could just check. It's earn a gold sticker on every Joker. That means beat the game on the hardest difficulty with every Joker, which is an achievement I'm not going to try and get because it's just incredibly difficult and so grindy. So I will be giving that one a pass. But this one, I think, beat every deck with gold stake is one I think I could eventually do. So I'm going to just try and grind out some progress to that today, I think. Okay. So I have a bit of a tendency to always go for the same basic build. I really like doing high card builds because you just have to play one card and then you don't really have to think. You can kind of turn your brain off. So I might end up doing that, but I might not. I guess it depends on the jokers I get. I always like to try and beat the first blind in one hand because it gets you a tiny little bit extra money, and every little bit extra money helps. So I'm looking for a good joker to use Hex on, because I don't want to destroy all my jokers, right? The first joker I buy, I want to use Hex, and then that'll be it. So this one isn't terrible, but it's not what I'm gonna want to keep around for ages. So putting Hex on it kind of feels like a bit of a waste. This one can be okay, but again, it's not super exciting. So I'll cross my fingers, I guess, and hope we get lucky in here. Okay. I could do this and just go all in on 3 of a kind. Yeah, let's do that. Let's be greedy. Let's go all in on 3 of a kind. This might rapidly go sideways. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna hedge my bets a bit and hope for a 6 or a king. Oh, okay, there we go. 3 9s. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna discard and try and hope to get a king because it'll get me more points. I probably don't need it because I'm probably gonna get all the points I need from the 9s, but it doesn't hurt to just try and... Yeah, there we go, maximize my score. Alright, so now what else am I going to be looking for? So I know that there's a joker which buffs you if you have 3, I think it's either 3 cards or fewer or 4 cards or fewer in your hand, and that'll work really well with my 3 of a kind one. And then I guess planet cards will be good. Although, I just realized, so this is, I get ×3 mult if the hand contains 3 of a kind. And so what that means is that flush also works. Not flush, sorry, full house also works, because there is a 3 of a kind in a full house. And 4 of a kind also works, because there's 3 of a kind in a 4 of a kind. And 5 of a kind would also work. So if I can buff 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind, that's also good. I'm gonna save. I'm not gonna spend any money here. I want to try and get more interest. And I got like 800 for that last hand, so I can easily beat this with a good 3 of a kind. Let's go for jacks. surely we can get a jack. Shit. Okay, well, not the end of the world. We can play a hand to just kind of get a free discard. Are you serious? Do I have any... Okay, I don't have any aces other than these two. So this is annoying because I'm like, these hands that I'm playing are just wasting me money. Okay, so I get about 800 points for a three of a kind right now. Here we are, this is the one I wanted. This one is very good in my deck. Gain an extra hand. That's pretty good early, because it like having an extra hand means you get extra money at the end of each round, and so this will eventually pay for itself. So maybe I get this. Maybe I save. No, I should. Yeah, I should save. I should get this before I transition to the next like set of blinds. I think because this will stick around for a few shops. So yeah, okay. Let's just go on to the next one. Okay, I will. Will I? So I kind of do want to reroll the boss point because having to play 5 cards just completely cancels out this Joker, which is currently like most of where my mult is coming from. So maybe I do that, but I don't really want to skip. Maybe I don't skip, and I hope for full house. So okay, so right now a 3 of a kind gets me how much? A lot. Okay, so just playing a 3 of a kind absolutely destroys. That's good to know. And I think I'll carry on just saving money. Let's go for queens, and I'll hedge my bets on the 9s. There we go. So right now playing a full house will actually get me a lot less score, because this is 30 times 3, right? This is 40 times 4, so like base chips and mult is better, but by playing these 2 extra cards I'm missing out on the plus 20, and the plus 20 then gets multiplied by 3 and by 1.5, so like it's significantly better to only play 3. So that's, yeah, 6,000. Pretty good. So okay, Spectral Pack. I think maybe this is the point at which I do want to buy this, because it is very nice having an extra hand. But I'll open the Spectral Pack first, because there's a possibility that this gives me something that will change my mind. Convert everything to a single suit, that's not fantastic. Destroy 1 random 4 enhanced numbered cards. I think this is probably better. Okay. And I will get this. Okay, so this one I'm gonna have to play full houses if I can, I think. Queen or a 10, please. There we go. Okay. So this should get me decent score, because this will double and then this will treble in 1.5. So this might be enough just by itself. Yeah, okay. Fairly comfortably. Hey there, Punderful, how's it going? Okay, this is a total non-bow with this, non-combo. This is extremely tempting. Paintbrush is a really good voucher, because having more hand size is always really nice. I'm gonna buy that. A free holographic Joker. Tempting, but I think I'd prefer the money. Although I don't get any money for small blinds with the difficulty, like the green stake that I'm playing on, so it's more tempting to skip this one. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe I won't. Okay, so I'm gonna be greedy and try and go for kings, because I want to keep this and get extra money. Okay, well, change my mind. Let's go for 7s. Just make sure I haven't discarded. Oh no, okay, I have discarded a 7 already. That's unfortunate. So maybe I stay going for kings. Maybe I go for sixes. Yeah, we're going for sixes now. Doing alright, just chilling. Good to hear it. I just had some tasty Thai food, so hopefully, and of course there are my kings. So I'll play the kings. Yeah, I just had some tasty Thai food, so hopefully I'm not going to be burping a lot. I'm always a little bit nervous when I hopefully my stomach isn't a TIE fighter. That's abysmal. That's just awful. I'm always nervous when I order Thai food because they'll have the spiciness thing, right? You can order in this one. It was like there was 5 levels of spice from like actually there was 6 from 0 to 5 stars. Obviously 5 stars is going to be way too spicy, and 0 is going to be really bland, right? But how spicy is 2, right? Like, is it actually spicy or is it like? It's difficult to gauge, right? So I was like, okay, I'll get 2 and I'll hope it's not too spicy. And it turns out it was actually not very spicy at all. So I probably could have stretched to a 3 if I really wanted to. Let's see. I still haven't got another 6, which is annoying. And I want to continue just playing 3-card hands so I can get this plus 20 mold. I keep getting rid of a card and then drawing cards that would have been very helpful with it. So I'm not getting very much money from my leftover hands here, unfortunately. Wow, I still didn't draw the 6. Okay, well, I don't think I need this steel card, so we may as well get an actual 3 of a kind. I always want to try and play 3 of a kinds if I can, even if I don't need to, because it'll increase the hands played, because there's some jokers that care about the number of times you've played a given hand. There's a local Thai place near me, and I usually try to find out the spiciest thing. Unfortunately, I have the British debuff working against you. That's true. I used to be really good with spicy food. Like, there's a snack that's kind of popular in the UK called Bombay Mix, which is just like, it's kind of like extruded chickpea things, and also some chickpeas and lentils and peanuts and other bits and bobs, with like spice on them, basically. And it's just a really tasty snack. And I remember when I was a kid, I would devour it. I would eat it all the time. And I took some to, like, it wasn't school. It wasn't, what was it? It was like, it was kind of like daycare, but for older kids, for people whose parents worked in the hospital, because my dad worked in the hospital, and so like during the school holidays, he'd drop us off there. And so I brought some Bombay Mix in with me, and someone was like, oh, can I try some? And I was like, yeah, sure. And they took like a little bit, and they were like weeping with how spicy it was. So, yeah, apparently my spice tolerance is not terrible. Okay, this is interesting. The plus 10 mult is nice, just as is, but now extra chips for playing odd-numbered cards. I can make that work, I think. And then we buy and use this, because this is free money, and we love free money, and so we'll buy this, because this is extra hand size. So, okay, I guess I should have checked this before I did that. So, okay, so we've got a lot of 2s, which is unfortunate. We've got a lot of 4s, which is unfortunate. We've got a lot of 9s, which we want. 9s and aces are ideal for this. I guess we lost a 3 as well. Okay, so we're actually somewhat more even than odd, which is... oh well. Let's see what else we can find. Nothing there. I'm going to be doing a lot of discarding, so I don't want that. It's tempting to just copy the temperance and get more money, so I will. And I'll do one more reroll. Okay, nothing good. All face cards are drawn face. Okay, well, I don't really care about face cards now. So we want to go for 9s, ideally. Although any 3 of a kind would actually be fine. So let's do a lot of discards. Aces would also be good. I kind of feel like I should keep the 6s for safety. I don't know. I'd like more discards. Oh, see, now this is annoying. Have I got rid of some 5s already? Yes, I've already got rid of some 5s. There are 3 9s I can draw, there are 2 aces I can draw. There we go. So this should be a very high scoring hand. Yeah. And we'll get a lot of money for that. That's unfortunate. That's like a total non-combo with this. Miss Pretty is always kind of good. Playing cards can be pushed from the shop. That's tempting. Because I want to get odd cards, and I want to get lots of copies of odd cards for 3 of a kind. So, yeah, sure. Let's do it. And I'll get this, just because I had some money spare. I want to try and stay above $25, because then I'll maximize my my income from interest. I'm trying to do like good economy. What's this? Double my money? Honestly tempting, extra 25, because I'm not going to get any money otherwise for beating this. Although, no, I'll get 5 from the interest. I'll get some money from the hands. But I won't get 25 money. But I will miss out on going to the shop, and I kind of do want to go to the shop, because now I can buy cards in the shop. Hi Melkor, how's it going? You join me as I'm doing what I do best in Balatro, failing to make a decision. I do love money. No, I'm gonna play. Although, as much as I love money, I am gonna not. I guess I don't need to be playing odd cards. It just helps if I play odd cards. So I'll keep the jacks just on the off chance that I can make 3 of a kind with jacks. And there it is. Okay. So, okay, let's see what this does. If we don't trigger the chips off this, do we still make enough? Yes. Okay, good to know. And there's another 9. Okay. Spectral cards in the shop is nice to have. Red seal on a card is also really nice. Can I buff 3 of a kind? No. It's a shame. I'll buff high card just because if I'm playing like a random hand to try and get stuff out of my hand, it'll probably be a high card, so I may as well get more points from it. I mean, 3 10s is pretty good. What do I want to put my red seal on? On the 2 would be kind of good. On this 9 would be kind of good, and then I can start copying that 9. Gets me a lot of chips. Okay. I'm gonna discard a bunch to try and see if I can dig up that 9. Wait, I want to make sure I keep that. No, unfortunately not. Okay, well this should still be enough to easily get me through the hand. Oh, maybe not. Just missed. Okay. In that case, do I want to continue trying to find a 9 and start playing less good hands? I think so. I'm only losing a little bit of money by, like, kind of quote-unquote wasting a hand. Oh, that got me there anyway. Never mind. When you accidentally score too much. I don't think I want to use glass cards in this. I haven't opened any Arcana packs this far. Destroying some cards does sound kind of good. And so I should probably... Actually, let me check my counts. Okay, 5s are easier to get 3 of a kind with, so I don't want to get rid of my 10, sorry. So I'll just get rid of queens and jacks. I don't have any extra. Yeah, okay. So they don't benefit this guy. So I will get rid of some queens, I think. Or I can get more money. More money is nice. Yeah, let's get more money instead. Let's look for a joker. What do we have? Played face cards. Give chips when scored. That doesn't work with this. So we don't want any of them. I guess I should have... That was dumb. I should have taken one of them and then just sold it. I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay, let's go looking. That's an odd card, so we should probably take it. Okay. So I could put the red seal on this. It's a fairly decent target for it. But I don't want to be copying this card very much, whereas if I can get red seal on this and start copying it, that is really good. So okay, let's discard some cards. How many 7s do I have? 3 extra 7s, 2 extra 5s. I think this is what I want to do. Okay. Okay, there's another extra... Okay, there's our 3 5s. So we could, at this point, just play 3 5s, and I'm pretty sure that would get us the score we need. So I'm going to look for that, that 9 that I want to buff. Didn't find it. Okay. There we go. I guess there's a little bit of variance in this deck at the moment because of misprint. Like, depending on how much mult misprint actually gives me, I could score more or less. Can I find another 9? This is pretty good. Although I would want to be playing it rather than holding it back. Maybe I get another ace? No, this is just better. Free money is nice. Ooh, this is good, potentially. Because I can turn this 8 into a 9 and this 4 into a 5. I think that's probably what I want to do here. Getting more 9s. I forget if there's a joker that cares specifically about 9s. This is nice. This allows me to filter my deck and get some money, so I will grab that. Okay. So let's destroy... Actually, let's... Do we want to get rid of... Yeah, let's just get rid of our crappy even cards. Okay, and here's the 9 we wanted to put red seal on. Okay. If we can start copying this, then we're in business, I think. And I have... extra 5s, extra 7s, it looks like. Okay. But yeah, we're mostly just looking for another 9. There it is. So this should get us really quite a lot. Yep. Alright, I'm feeling fairly good about this. Bonus cards, change to clubs, I don't care about that one. It is tempting to open packs and look for other odd cards, but ideally right now what I want to be doing is just trying to find some way to start copying that 9. Okay, so we do not care about a 2. We do not care, even though I've got 3 queens here. I think I'm okay. Actually, no, what I should be doing is discarding from the bottom up. I have so many 9s, I should keep going for 9s, I think. And I can make other 9s bonus cards as well. So... Oh, and that's all my discards. That's unfortunate. I was not paying attention. Okay, well, in that case, let's just play this hand, I think. And we're still not getting 9s. They're all in there. not drawing them. Luckily we have lots of hands. Okay, there's 1 9. Or a 7 would also be fine, you know. Good grief. Okay, finally. So actually I want to keep this one in hand, so let's buff these 2 9s. Play this, and then we'll get a planet card for 3 of a kind off this, which is nice. So, unless I'm very unlucky, this gets me... Yeah. Okay, and now we can buff 3 of a kind a little bit, which helps us out. I will get that. Let's hope for another 3 of a kind. Nope. It may as well. Okay, and we'll see what we have in here. I could destroy some cards here, which I will do, I think. It's always tempting to use Wheel of Fortune, even though I know I shouldn't. I could make a 9 and a 7 malt cards, which is kind of good. I think that's probably the sensible thing to do. Okay. Thank you for the suggestion, Wonderful. I'll take it into consideration. Let's see. Okay, we discard that. I've got to bear in mind I have effectively 1 fewer discard because what am I going to say? Yeah, because I'm having to discard 1 to thin my deck a little bit, so that's making me have fewer actual discards. We've got A9, we've got 2 3s, 2 5s. Oh, I should have discarded this because it's not even going to trigger. That was silly. Okay. Yeah, okay, well let's see what just a high card with 3 cards does. Because that'll trigger the plus mult there. Not a lot, as it turns out. Okay, so I probably do want to be playing... Do I give up on trying to draw a 5? No, I'll keep my fingers crossed that I can get a 5. Okay, there we go. There's a 9. So this should be a nice high score. There we go. I really feel like I need... There's like a piece missing right now. I need... That, actually, would be really, really good. Because now I'm guaranteed to level up 3 of a kind. Okay. Feeling a little bit better about that. Yep, we definitely want to turn a card into this 9. Let's do this 2. And it turns the left card into the right card. Yes. I don't want to... I've many times made the mistake of turning the right card into the left card by accident. And being very sad about it. Okay. Destroy that. We've already got our 9s. In fact, we could play 5 of a kind if we wanted, which would be... Is there anything you would change about Balatro? Yes, I would make the last achievement not so impossibly difficult. The last achievement, I mean, the one where you have to beat the game on the hardest difficulty with every Joker, at least once. Because even just finding every Joker is, like, really, really difficult. Like, there's no guarantee on a given run that you'll be able to get a certain Joker. And that includes the legendary Jokers, which only show up if you find a very rare card. So, Yeah, there's definitely things that I would change in terms of how hard it is to find certain achievements, but for the most part, I think it's a pretty good game, as evidenced by the fact that I have 97 hours in it, which is, in the grand scheme of things, not a huge amount of time, I guess, but it's a pretty large amount of time. Okay, what do we have in here? We can double my money. I can destroy some cards. And I think that is what I'm gonna do. As much as I love having money, I think filtering my deck is more important at this point, because if I don't draw 3 of a kind, I am just kind of screwed. I'm really all in on that. I'll keep the 8, because there's a chance that I can turn the 8 into an 9. But the 6 and the 2 I can get rid of. And I'm still looking for a better Joker than Misprint. Neither of which those are. At least it's not an achievement that's locked behind a glitch or something. That's true. There was, I forget what game it was. But I had to resort to the, Steam achievement thingy where, like, technically you're kind of hacking Steam and cheating, in order to give me the achievement which I had rightfully earned but just didn't trigger in the game, which was super frustrating. Okay, what are we destroying? We're destroying a 6, so I could play the 3s, but I'm kind of... I know, but I should go for the 9s, because I know... It feels weird to discard 3 of stuff that I know I'm going to need, but I know that the 9s are in there. And I think I kind of need the bonuses off the buffed cards. We've got 4 5s and 4 7s, so let's go for 7s. Okay, there's our 9s. Okay, only just. But we get to buff 3 of a kind, which makes it easier for the next time. Don't think I want that. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, here's strength. That allows me to turn this into a 9, which I think I probably want to do. Making something gold, I don't really care about. More malt. Making this malt is actually really good. It's a shame I can't use 2 things here. Oh, that's annoying. Because the extra, like, getting 30 chips twice is nice, but getting +4 malt twice is better, because then it gets, like, it combos with this really well. I can only really buff the... Oh no, I need 9s. I should turn the 8 into a 9. I think that's probably the sensible thing to do, unless I gamble on getting a good Joker. No, more 9s. And what do we have in here? Nothing particularly helpful. Lucky cards is not bad. Would I prefer lucky cards to the extra chips? Probably. Because I am already getting a decent amount of chips from here. But extra chips is guaranteed points, and lucky card is not guaranteed. I could just... If I did get strength, how many 8s? So I do have 2 8s left. I could try and get those 8s and buff them up to 9s. No, let's go for lucky cards. After play, just gotta always draw 3 cards. Okay, that actually works quite well for this. Okay, so we're just looking for a 9. We already have 3 3s, so that'll allow us to play 2 hands if we really need to. Okay, there's our 9. Can we get a better 9? Well, let's just see what this does first. Okay, most of the way there. And then let's just play this, I think. Okay, and we continue to buff 3 of a kind, which is very nice. What's this? Blank cards in your consumable area give 1 × 5 mult for the specified poke hand. I wish I'd checked what that was before I used this. Okay, I'm going to get this. I'm not going to use any of my planet cards that come up here anymore. Plus 15 mult. I think that's just... At this point, I can get rid of trading card and use the Gourmet Shell, maybe. I think it's better. It might be better than Misprint, because Misprint can be more than 15, but on average, I think it's less. But right now, this isn't really doing anything. It's getting me a bit of money, but we're really close to being... So I'm only be able to get to remove 2 more cards. So this impact is lessened. So yeah, let's get this. Let's buff this some more. No, neither of those are useful. Okay. Okay, this is good. So what I want to be doing now is getting 2 planet cards in this area for the last blind. It is a shame. I'm just thinking if I'd have used the Fool to get strength up here, then I could have turned both of these into 9s, but there was no way to know that that was going to happen before it did, so... Okay, now I kind of want an extra 7 if I can't get more 9s. Would you give me some 9s? I've got 8 9s in the deck. How am I not drawing them? Worst case scenario, I could always play the 7s. But I really, really want to get this planet card up here because it really helps me out. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of discard. Okay, there's our 9. Okay, and there's our points. We leave this here. We do not use this. This is very important. And let's do Arcana Pack first, because I might be able to double my my money here. Or make this a lucky card. That is very tempting. Because what else am I going to do here? I can turn that into a 5 and that into a 3. That doesn't really matter. Fool is actually not bad. Because that just gives me my second Venus straight away, which is nice. But I don't think I need it right now, and it means that I kind of waste... I guess I could get it and just use it and then rely on getting this back in my hand. It's very tempting to try and make this a lucky card, because getting it to re-trigger is really nice. But then I'm kind of wasting the second, use of this. So then I think I do, maybe I just do this. Yeah, okay. And then we can buff up 3 of a kind some more here. And then I guess pair. Okay, so now in this one, I was gonna say if I didn't draw this, then I'd leave this as is. Now I have drawn this. As long as I don't have to play it, I'll use one of these before I end the round. Let's keep the ace just in case. Yeah. Wow. Where are all the 9s? There they are. Okay. So I'm gonna get another one of these, so I may as well just use this right now because it'll increase my chances of doing this in one hand. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, so as long as I can get 3 9s, there is 0 chance of me not beating the boss blind here. Earn $1 for every 9 in your deck. Okay, this is the Joker I was thinking of that currently cares about 9s. Unfortunately, it's a bit late now. I don't know how many people played this game without prior knowledge of tarot cards and thought, is that a JoJo reference? Yeah. It's amazing to me how, like, through no fault of their own, right? Because ignorance is not failing. It's just a lack of knowledge. People will have no idea that things existed before the first time they saw something to do with it, right? So, like, JoJo's is a classic example, but, like, so, you know, people say, like, oh, I can't believe they made such and such into a game, when it's like it was a game first, that kind of thing. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Let's have another one of these. Okay, so we have a lot of 9s now. We have 10 9s. Okay, so can we find another one? No. And these are all kind of garbage. Alright. I kind of want to keep this, but I also don't really need to keep it, I don't think, because I'm getting so many buffs from elsewhere. But I will keep. I want to see. Okay, we got the 9 I needed. I kind of want to see how high I can score here. And there's our 7 we want. Just hoping for a better 9. So yeah, this is going to be a very high scoring hand, I think. Or older bands or artists, since the creator was a huge fan of American music. Ooh, I even got the lucky proc off this. There we go. Plenty of points, and there we go. We have beaten the green stake. Oh, no, we have... Wait, what? Oh, we had one more. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So I should have actually used one of these, I think. Ooh. This is quite tempting. Getting another death, getting another 9 from the death is pretty good, so I will misplay, because now it's giving me a Venus card. Okay, either way, that was like getting another Venus card is also fine. I will get that. And I will open this. Okay, so we're on level 10, 3 of a kind now, which is pretty nice. Ooh. Yep. 100% taking this. If I can get this on a lucky card, a lucky 9, that's really, really good. It is kind of tempting to take this and filter my deck some more, like if I can get rid of some of these cards I don't really care about. What's my boss blind? Flips and shuffles all Joker's card. Okay, that's not the end of the world, I just need to know which one is this. This is the only one that has, like, times mult. As long as this is on the right, then I'm good. I think I'm going to play it safe, because I kind of do need the maybe one Venus card here to make sure I get enough points. So, okay, we are trying to find one of our lucky 9s. And if we can't find a lucky 9, I'll put it on this one, I think. There it is, okay. So this is, like, if I can copy this enough times, then this gets really, really good. But, it's like a little bit gambly, right? Because there's no guarantee that I actually get the plus 20 mult, or the $20. I kind of wish I had my Blue Seal 7 here, because I would like another Venus, but I don't think I strictly need it. So let's see what happens. Okay, we got one proc off it. Okay, so we have we lost our banana. That's okay. So we're pretty comfortably making the score right now. We don't want to do that. Add polychrome? No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, We definitely don't want to... We don't really want any of these. Because I can't risk using this and it destroying my really good 9. I don't want to copy any of these and then destroy all the other ones because it's random. This already has polychrome, but this would be the one... If I was going to hex a Joker, it would be this one, but I already did. So, yeah, that's a shame. Because I definitely don't want to do this, because that gets rid of potentially 3 9s. Because the odds of me turning them all into 9s is pretty slim. Yeah, that's... What a bummer. Okay, well, let's buff 3 of a kind some more. And keep our eyes out. I mean, this does trigger. This is better than nothing right now, so I may as well take it. 36 money is tempting, but no, I need to carry on playing because I need to try and get the second Venus up here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, I think this is our best possible hand. We've got both of our red seal. So now I just want to try and find our blue seal 7 if I can. And I can't. So I think it makes sense to play some hands. I'll lose some money that I would have otherwise got, but getting the extra Venus is, I think, worth it. Because this is the last blind before the boss blind. Yeah, so we don't really care too much about the money. I just want to try and maximize my score on the next one, so we can do this. There it is. Okay, and then we play this. And hopefully we score enormously. Yep. And there's a second Venus. Okay, so we should be in no trouble whatsoever now. Ooh. Cool, that's really good. What do we get rid of? I think just plus... Guaranteed +8 versus whatever the average on misprint is. Misprint's more fun. But yes, this is... If we weren't already guaranteed to win, we are now. Okay. So, okay, what I'm going to do now is turn the speed down. Because I need to be able to see when I play my hand which... Okay, well, I know that that one is that one. I need to know which of these is the ones with the times mult, because they need to go last. So... Since this is already the last hand I'm going to be playing, I don't care about the blue seal, so I'll just play this and keep an eye on what happens. Okay, well, we got our proc. That's okay, that's in the right place, that's good. I could probably have put the speed up a little bit. Okay, there's our ×3, so this wants to be here. And this wants to be here. Okay, well, it doesn't matter, we already did it. I guess we didn't even need the 9s. Wow, handily. Okay. There we go. So that is green stake beaten. I'm always tempted to go on endless mode. Yeah, the jokers trigger from left to right, so you want to make sure you have your times mult jokers at the end, because otherwise you multiply a smaller number. Yeah, I'm always tempted to go to endless mode, but this build isn't like, it's not pogging off, right? Like this isn't an amazing build. It was good enough to get to the anti-8, but I think I want to just carry on trying to do more difficult stuff. So we can turn the speed back up now. Please, please let me turn the speed back up. There we go. Well, that's a pretty good start. Full house is guaranteed to get the small blind, unless you have like 3s and 2s or something. Ooh, cryptid is very good. So Square Joker early on works quite well with a high card build. Cryptid is really good if you have a card to buff, which I currently don't. I can't buy a Buffoon pack if I get either of these. Do I want to put Polychrome on the Square Joker and then just go all in on high card? I don't know. Because it's not enough by itself to make a high card build work, is the problem. Nah, okay. Let's see what we get here. I'm gonna gamble. Flushes and straights made the 4 cards. That's actually quite nice. Each king gives times 1 5 more. This is one of the cards that's necessary for like the build that allows you to get like infinite score, where you break the game basically. You cause a float overflow in the score, but I don't know if I want to try and go for it, because this is eternal, which means I can't get rid of it, which means if I don't get the other things I need in order to make the king build go off, then this all just falls apart. But this is the spectral deck, which is the one that allows me to get cards that copy stuff more easily, so or do I just go for straights or flushes? Flushes with 4 cards is pretty nice. But this is rare. Since this is going to be around forever, I may as well polychrome it. Okay, and then we can't do anything else. Alright, so we want kings. There are no kings there, but there is a full house. I'm going to try and discard to get some kings. Cool. Wow. Why is it that I always get screwed by not getting the cards that I need when there's plenty of them in the deck for me to draw? It feels unfair. Like, even a single king I think would have helped there. Yeah, a single king I think would have done it. Would have got me 450. Let's see. I have, yeah, fewer 10s. This might just get me there anyway. Yeah, okay. Kind of tempting to go for this and try and get more kings. Can we find a good king? No, but we can find a good 10 of diamonds. Gold polychrome, that's a weird combination. This is probably worth it just for the polychrome. Yeah. Yeah. So again, we want kings. What else are we going to try and go for? We could keep the jack and go for a straight. Okay, well there's our fancy 10. I could copy this right now and get a full house. We still don't have any kings, but it would easily get us the what we want. I mean, realistically, would I ever want to copy any other card? I don't think so. It would be nice to change it from being a gold card to being like any other kind of buffed card, other than a steel card, I guess. But I think I'm okay with this. Okay, and so let's do a big fancy full house. This is going to get me a lot of points. Yeah. I think I should save. No, I'm not feeling super good about this run. Like, I feel like I haven't seen a king since I picked this this Joker up. Still no kings. Still no kings. Good grief. Okay, well, we can play a really crappy full house. We can play another better full house. Okay. We can play a 3 of a kind, and we still don't have any kings. This is mind-blowing. No, I should have put that further over. I guess it doesn't matter. Do we go hunting for more kings, or do we save? I think we save. I always try to play like econ type builds. Let's hope for a straight flush. Okay, we've got a king. We've got a straight. Sorry, we've got a flush. And I will be greedy and try and get it to be a straight flush, because then we're guaranteed, I think, the thing. No, okay. Flush is good enough. Probably. Nope. Wow, not even half. Alright, well, we're in trouble. I could play a straight here. I could keep the straight and just play this and hope to get another king. I think that's a sensible thing to do. Ooh, okay. Well, in that case, let's play a 3 of a kind. By the skin of our teeth, we're still in this, but I am in desperate need. And this doesn't even do anything, because I don't have any uncommon jokers. Alright, save me Spectral Pack. If this was face cards, this would be much better, but it's numbered cards. So let's just get a rare joker and use all our money up. Oh, and it is the worst rare joker. I hate this joker. I'm just going to sell it because it's basically useless. Okay. I think we may be done here. What have we got? Not a lot. I think, yeah, let's try and go for a straight, I guess. Okay, we've got a king. And we've got a straight. And what do we have here? Nothing. Okay, we've got 3 of a kind. Which is probably not going to be enough. Oh, it's a full house. Okay, that was very lucky. But it's still not enough. And now suddenly we're drawing all of our cards face down. That's weird. It's supposed to be 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down, but I just played 5 cards and drew 2 face down. Or 3 face down, in fact. So that's odd. Let's see, we only need 100 odd points, so this should probably be fine. I will include these as well, because there's a chance that this is also a 10, and there's a chance that this is also a 10. Okay, that one was. Alright, got there. Still just about hanging in there, but I really am not feeling good about this run. Ooh, okay. Suddenly we're doing a lot better. 2 more kings. Excellent. So ideally, we want to buff our kings, so we have kings we can play and kings we can keep in our hand. But that's not really something we can do right now. Okay, here we go. 3 kings in hand. So what happens if we just play a pair? Not a lot. It's not terrible, but it's not a lot. Okay, 4 kings. Okay, you could just play 4 of a kind. How much does that actually get us? Not as much as if we kept them, I think. It's kind of tempting to just play an ace high and see what happens. Well, no, because I think we need at least some base mult in order for the kings to be worth it in the hand. Well, let's find out, I guess. Yeah, that did basically nothing. Okay, I think we have to try this. Or is this? Yeah, this is. I think this has to be just better, right? Well, fingers crossed. I don't think this is going to do it. Nope. Okay, well, we knew that one wasn't going very well. I shouldn't have taken that that joker. And of course, here we are with lots of kings. What are we going for here? Let's go for aces and kings. Didn't get there. I find that there's like a reasonably good chance of being able to get a full house if you discard enough on the first hand. And if you can get a full house, you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to get the first blind without having to use more than one hand. 1 in 4 jokers. Yeah. Let's find a good one to polychrome. Okay, this one is really good for high card. This one is just generally pretty good, but it expires. This one is currently useless. I'm going to take this one because I really like doing high card builds. So, okay, we've got 3 6s here. So I'm going to leave the 3 6s as a backup for once I've played enough high cards. Because yeah, we only got 72 for that. Oh, we've got 4 6s now, okay. And so I could try and play a pair of queens here, but I actively want to only be playing high cards. Because the first hand I played got 72, the second hand I play is going to get me more, right? So yeah, we're incrementally getting more and more points, and then I'll play 4 of a kind, because that'll be guaranteed to get us the points we need. Because if I played another high card now, we probably wouldn't have enough score to actually do it. Like, I guess we could work it out, right? So we'd play this, we'd get 16 chips, we'd add 4 to our mult, so we'd be at 5 mult, and we multiply that by 1.5, so 5 times 1.5 is 7.5, so it'd be 16 times 7.5, which is I can't do mental arithmetic. 16 times 7.5 is 120, and 120 is not enough, right? We wouldn't get there, so we need to play this, and this very easily gets us there. But the more high cards I play, the better this gets, so I just need to play as many high cards as possible, and then we're in business. So I'm gonna try and save. What's this? Discards 2 random cards per hand played. So yeah, I want to not... Ideally, I want to be playing face cards or aces every single time. So I'm going to not play any of my lower ones. Cool. Okay, so we're halfway there after playing 2, and we're getting more points each time we play, so we should be okay this time. So I play the king, and the king is, I think, getting us enough points to get there. Yeah. So ideally, I find another joker that works well with high card, or I start buffing high card. But I want to save for now. Okay, so we've got a 3 of a kind here as a backup. We're getting 200 points. Okay, so now we've got a full house, should we need it. Okay, so does a king get us there? So we would be at 15 chips, and then 12 mult times 1.5, which is 18 mult, so 15 times 18, which is 270, and 270 does get us there. Yeah. Nice. So we're not making much income from our hands now, unfortunately. Okay, so both of these are good in the high card build. This one is possibly better, because if I only play 1 card, then the number of cards in my deck doesn't go down very quickly. This one's better if I play lots of cards. I think this one is just better though, so I'll get that. And then on to the next. So we should have no trouble. Yeah, so that's slightly unfortunately now we actually kind of, this slows us down because we're winning in one hand. We want to be playing more hands so that we can increase the number of times we've played stuff. So what I actually might just play my lowest scoring one. Oh no, even that gets us there in one. Okay, so right now our deck is too strong for us to be ramping up Supernova very well. Plus one consumable slot is very nice. But I will wait on that because we've just started the next round, so... I'm going to continue trying to not... Yeah, okay, good. I want to not get there in one, so I can buff up Supernova some more. Because this game is all about scaling. Mega Spectral Pack. That's really tempting. But I should open the Arcana Pack first, because there's a chance this lets me double my money. More tarot cards. Don't really care about that. I don't really care about this either in a high card deck. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Negative to random Joker is fairly nice. We don't care about hand size. 2 random aces. Creating a red Joker. Okay, 2 enchanted aces and then adding a red seal to one of them, I think maybe is the play. Yeah. Red seal, lucky ace. Okay. Are there any mods for Balatro? There are a ton of mods for Balatro. I gather. I haven't like looked for any or tried to play any because I have enough fun with the base game. But yeah, actually, so it's funny you say that. There's you can customize your deck. So one of the options is high contrast mode, which makes the suits different colors, so it's easier to tell them apart. But there's also different designs based on different games. You can have your spades be The Witcher, or Cyberpunk, or Shovel Knight, or Don't Starve, which I actually really like the look of this. For hearts, you can have the defaults. You can have Divinity, Cult of the Lamb, Binding of Isaac, which looks pretty cool, but then everyone's favorite, Among Us, of course. Why would you not? For clubs, you've got Vampire Survivors, which looks pretty neat, I think. Slay the Spire, which is pretty cool. Potion Craft, which is like it looks okay, but it's like I don't know that the art style of Potion Craft lends itself very well to this kind of pixel graphics. And then Warframe, which I don't know anything about Warframe, but I assume that this looks cool if you're a Warframe fan. And then for diamonds, you have Dave the Diver, which I've never played. Stardew Valley, which looks gorgeous, I think. The art style really suits. Enter the Gungeon, which kind of looks a bit weird, I think. And then 1000 times Resist, which I've never even heard of. I don't even know what this is. But again, presumably if you're a fan of the game, this looks cool. But I prefer just the standard, because otherwise I get confused if I see fancy art. Sus, yada yada, and so forth. Exactly, yes. You can't say Among Us without referencing things being sus. Thinking about it, maybe in order to get more charges on Supernova, I should be deliberately discarding to get fewer cards in my deck. Okay, and I guess that also offers me the opportunity of finding my lucky ace and then playing my lucky ace, and my lucky ace potentially triggering and getting me extra money. So if I really want to be optimal, this is probably what I should be doing. So this is a high card, and we're getting... Okay, good. So we didn't get there, but we will get there with this one. Oh, no, we didn't, because we drew even more cards. Okay, cool. But we definitely will with this one. Okay. Alright. So actually Consumer Slot is kind of nice. Plus 50 mult with 0 discards remaining now works quite well, because we... Well, no, but it works for what we're currently trying to do, but it doesn't work long term, because long term we don't want to be discarding all of our stuff. We want to maximize our chips. So let's not get that, but we will see what's in here. Doesn't really work for us. Doesn't really work for us. I'll take this and just sell it. I think, right? Because... yeah, because we're not going to be playing threes of a kind. We only want to play high card. And then let's hope for a high card buff in here. There it is. Nice. And this is bonus cards? No. So yeah, what I want to be doing is getting this card and duplicating it as much as possible. Okay, so we are discarding. Actually, let's make sure we don't accidentally play a pair at some point. Okay, that's all our discard is done. One nice thing about playing high card is that this base chips and multi halved does not matter, because you're only losing 7 chips and 1 mult. If you're playing straight flushes, or if you're up at like 5 of a kinds or something, then it really hurts because you're losing a lot of chips and a lot of mult. But for high card, we really do not care. Okay. So that one got us not quite halfway. This will get us slightly less than that as well, I think. Yeah, so one more and we should be there. Wow, we got all of our aces apart from the only ace I really wanted. That's unfortunate. +1 hand size does not matter. We're not going to be doing anything with 2 pairs. Mega Arcana pack. Okay, let's see what we got. Could do the Fool. Yeah, this is really underwhelming. I don't care about suits at all. Making something a steel card, maybe I could turn this into a steel card, and then we've got more aces that we want to duplicate. I don't really care. I guess I could destroy some cards because then there's just fewer things to draw that aren't the ace that I actually care about. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So let's do that. Let's go and filter our deck. So straight off, let's get rid of stuff. Okay, finally we got our ace we care about. So let's just play this now, because there's no reason not to. Okay, and we got a trigger off it, which is nice. Okay, what are we getting for the worst possible high card? About 3,000, which is pretty good actually. This is not really very useful because I can't sell either of these. So I think I'll skip it. Let's have a look at the Spectral pack. I don't know what compelled me, but I was curious and searched Edgar Allan Poe into Steam, and there's a bunch of those odd hidden object game spaces. I am not at all surprised that that's the case. Okay. Enchanted Aces again would be kind of nice. Add foil holographic polychrome effect to one selected card. It's a shame we don't have the only ace we really care about. Create a copy of a random joker, destroy all of the jokers. I don't know how this works with eternal jokers because it can't be destroyed. And honestly, either one of these would be kind of good to copy. This one would be better, obviously, like significantly, because it gives us a lot of mult. Shit. Okay, well, this is not that bad though. Getting a lot of extra chips is kind of nice. And I guess I should be trying to add stuff to my deck rather, because this cares about how many cards I have in my deck. So actually, thinking about it, I shouldn't have been destroying cards from my deck. That was silly. So let's start putting junk back in. Free Polychrome Joker is kind of tempting, but no, we need to keep playing hands in order to... Okay, this is an excellent start, because we get to play this, and get free money, and 7,000, and we get to play this, And we didn't get lucky, so we didn't get anything, but we very easily made our score target. 4-inch shot. I think this maybe is actually now worth it with these. And this is also really good with these. Yeah. And I should have opened the Arcana pack first. So if we use this now... Okay. And then I think 2 extra black cards. Yeah, we can just sell these because we don't care about them. Okay, so now we're going to be adding extra cards to our deck all the time, which is going to mean that these are going to get better and better because we don't really care what card we're playing. It may as well do this. So yeah, we're making a ton of points. I still should be trying to fish up my my ace. That's a shame that's debuffed. Oh, that's all my discards. Okay, well, let's play this. The reason I really want to play that ace is because there's a small chance that it gives me 20 money. This joker gains chips every single time a spade is... It's negative, which means that there's no real reason not to take it other than the cost. And I don't think I want to buy it, because it's... I don't want to be discarding because of these, so... It's a shame. Okay. Create a copy of a card. More lucky cards. And let's see if we can find Pluto. No. So we can just skip. Cool, so we want to discard this to get a tarot card, and we may as well discard more to try and find our ace. Judgment creates a random joker. Why wouldn't we? Go up to... No, we don't care about this. I'll keep hold of it until I really need to get rid of it, but this is useless to us. So still trying to find our lucky joker. Not lucky joker, sorry, our lucky ace. Oh, okay. So we're starting to slow down a bit. I think we need to stop discarding quite so much, because we need those chips. I'm gonna sell this and then use this. I didn't want that crappy joker that I didn't care about to get buffed, so that's why I sold it first. Okay, Pluto, nice. Cool. So we will discard this to get Hermit. I'm going to use that immediately to get more money. Nope, that was a misplay. I should have played this first and then double my money. I would have got slightly more money. Okay, and then we'll play this. And it didn't trigger. Okay. So we're kind of slowing down a little bit. I think I need to find another joker that works well with this build. Or... something. Let's double our money. Let's buff a joker. No. I know that Wheel of Fortune says there's a 1 in 4 chance, but ooh, why would you not buff every hand? Very nice. I know it says that it's 1 in 4, but it really doesn't feel like it's 1 in 4. Convertible cards to random suit, don't care. Played face cards, give +5 mult. That's just... So the +50 chips is kind of nice. But the +5 mult is just I will only be getting +5 mult because I'm only going to be playing 1 face card at a time. So this is a little underwhelming. More chips, don't really care about that at this point because I have tons of chips. What I want is more plus mult. This is just going to be +15 mult, which, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. And I can't get rid of it once I've got it. So Yeah. Okay, cool. This is nice. We want to keep this in hand. So I'm playing as few cards as possible because I don't want to lose too much money. And there we go. We got our nice Pluto. We may as well get this. I want to add more cards to my deck. Steel King is nice. And what's this? Tarot cards more frequently. Since I'm going to be playing this anyway, let's make it lucky, and then let's also make this lucky. And then we want to make 2 more tarot cards, so let's get rid of that and use it. And we've got Create a Random Joker, which we will use, and we will want to turn something into a stone card. Every played card counts in scoring is actually pretty nice. It doesn't work very well with these, but with the amount of buffed cards I've got, that's actually really good. Like if I can play 5 lucky cards, then I guess all my lucky cards are diamonds. That's unfortunate. That means I can't play 5 lucky cards. But nevertheless, I can play 5 buffed cards, and they'll all trigger. So that's actually pretty nice. This one is a bit scary. Okay, let's turn this into a stone card. We want to discard both of these to get 2 tarot cards. Sun, don't care. Justice is 1 into a glass card. I also kind of don't care about that. Yeah, I'll hang on to this for now. So this should score us a decent amount, and if we're lucky, yeah, we got the plus 20. And so at this point, there's not really a reason not to play 5 cards. It just gets us more chips. Cool. So yeah, this definitely helps. But we wanna be buffing more of our cards. Wow, none of these are buffed. Okay, cool. And can we find another Pluto? No, unfortunately. If we're not playing a high card, we're not really playing anything, so I'll just skip. What's this? No, none of them are any good. Okay. Making this glass and making this glass is quite tempting. Or rather, making this glass. What I might do, I'll hold on to this until the next big blind, because it's possible I might need to make something glass in order to actually beat the blind, depending on how we're doing. Okay, we got one proc of lucky. Okay, and we want to discard this. Okay, give us that, and then use this. Use this to get more money and sell this because we don't care about it. And then another high card. This should get us there. Yeah. Okay, how are we doing? Making cards mult cards, I think, is probably a good idea. I always want to use Wheel of Fortune, because when you do get lucky, and it does give you Polychrome and a Joker, it feels really good, but yeah. So ideally, we're looking for something that gives us a lot more mult, and neither of those are that. Okay, we might have to use some glass cards here. Okay, that's lucky that we got that, because now we can trigger this twice. So I think we're pretty much guaranteed to make it with this, because we're gonna get a ton of chips. If we're lucky, we proc the lucky cards. If we're lucky, we're lucky. And then this will multiply, get our plus mult. So I guess if one of the lucky cards does proc 20 mult, then I think we're guaranteed to get it. If neither of them do, then it's a bit less likely. Let's find out. Okay, neither of them did. Wow, okay. Oh dear. It's just a bummer when you land on bankrupt. It is indeed a bummer, and I that was my best hope for a good hand, and we got nowhere near the score we needed. So I am now worried. So I'm just going to continue trying to play the best hands that I can each time, I think. Yeah, we might not be doing this. Okay, how many other ways of increasing my mult do I have? If I can get either of those two... Yeah, I think I need to discard and try and find... some plus mult cards. Okay, there's one. Okay. This is now significantly better. Oh, it's a shame I can't play both of the aces, because then it would be a pair, right? Okay. This is actually looking pretty good. So let's do high card. We can't add anything yet. If we add any other cards, we'll have a pair. This will give us +8 mult, and then we'll multiply that. Yeah, okay. This might be good enough. And then we also have another lucky ace as a backup, if not. Oh my god, that was nowhere near. Okay, we're screwed. I think our only chance now is if this gets the +20, and even though that's probably not enough, we would need to get the +20 twice, I think. So this is probably the end of the run, because we're only just past halfway after 4 hands. Yeah. Oh, the wall is brutal. Okay, well, let's run it back, I guess. Let's go for a full house. There's our full house. Okay, I don't really care about either of those. Can we find a good joker in here? No. Okay, I'll take this. I'm not going to polychrome it. It's not worth it. So we want flushes. Okay, this will maybe help us get through a few early rounds, but ooh. Cryptid's so good. Okay, what I can do is I'll open a standard pack. I'll buy Cryptid. I'll open a standard pack. I'll hope that I'll get a card that's worth copying. Can I use... No, okay. So Red Seal Jack. It's not amazing. Okay, well that was all our money. We want a flush, but we don't want a spade flush. Let's go for hearts. So this should get us there easily, yeah. Okay, if we can buff that jack and then start copying it, then that's good. I do kind of like the ball, but it's a bit early to be taking it now. I like the runs where I have lots of money. So... Yeah, I don't think we can take it. So we're still looking for flushes, and we're still looking for our good joker to buff. Not joker, good jack to buff. But 3 aces is hard to say no to. So let's just play a full house and see where that gets us. And then we've still got 3 clubs here. Oh wait, no, we've got our flush. Okay, played aces buffed with a cryptid in hand is tempting. If I can buff an ace somehow and then copy with cryptid, this gets kind of good. Do I want to commit to that though? I could open an account. I don't know. I feel like I should be saving. I don't have a good feeling about this run either yet. It doesn't really seem to be getting off the ground. How are we doing? Diamonds. And let's see. Not diamonds. We could do clubs. Yeah. Damn. Okay, not the end of the world. I still have no idea where this build is going. I haven't found anything to really like build around. Okay, that guy's back, but he's permanent now, which is even less appealing. Okay, let's hope that we find a good joker in here. What have we got? Not very good. Not very consistent. Actually kind of nice. I do quite like this one. I'll just take that for now. I don't really have anything that it triggers off though is the problem. I have no probability based stuff. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to just call this run right now and start a new one because it's just not going anywhere. Would you please give me some clubs? Oh yeah. Let's see, we could go... We could still be going clubs, but there's only 7 left in the deck. Spades is better. How are we for diamonds? Oh, there's hardly any diamonds, so... Oh, we have no discards left. Wow, okay. We are in trouble. We are in a lot of trouble. How many? We've got 7 spades. So drawing 3 more is not impossible. Except, apparently it is impossible. So let's just play a straight instead. This probably actually, yeah, won't be enough. Yeah, I should have. Oh, I guess we were screwed either way. There was, I guess, I could have used cryptid, but it would have been a massive waste. Okay, let's try again. See, this is why I didn't want to do runs of the challenge that I haven't completed, because that's way harder, and I'm already struggling with this, which is in theory not actually that hard. We've already got a full house, but we can get a better one. Does 9s and 2s actually get us there? Like, how much is this? This is 27, 31, 71 times 4. No, not enough. So we need... Let's just go for the jack. There we go. Right, we got queens instead. Okay, please let me find a good joker. So this is, again, this is tempting, but we can't polychrome it because it's already foil. Can't polychrome this because, well, it's kind of trash, so we don't want to. Okay, well, let's see what we have in here. I mean, could we, let's not learn our lesson from last time, and let's go all in on kings again. Okay, we found a king. Can we find a 9 or a 10? Yes. Okay, so we just need now some way of making lots of kings. And then we're good. Is it worth hoping we find a king in here? Probably not. Okay, well, there's a king, but it's currently not actually a king, so we may as well discard it. And then what are we going for here? It's always tempting to go for a full house, I think. Okay, we've got a crappy full house. Could buff these, but I don't really want to. I want to be buffing my kings. If I buff my kings, then when I play them this time, they don't actually really benefit from the bonus. I'll just play this, because then at least I get to draw 5 more cards. And that, yeah, okay, that got us almost all the way there. So... play a straight and get the rest of the way there. Okay. This definitely gives us a buffer that we don't have to worry about running out of steam. Okay. What's this? No, we don't want that. Okay, so perfect. Let's immediately buff these kings. And then... should we go for a flush? Or should we try and draw a 3? Flush is easier, I think. I said flush is easier, I think. Please let me get a flush. Nope. Good grief. Okay, well... we've got 9 clubs. I can play 2 cards. Okay, well, let's just... okay. It's possible this actually scores fairly well because of this. Yeah, okay, it's not the end of the world. So we'll get another 200 odd cards. Chips here. Still no... okay, finally. Jesus. There we go. So this should score very highly. Yeah. If only we'd drawn that extra spade a little earlier. So I'm just desperately looking for ways to increase the number of kings I've got at this point. Okay, we can make this a full house. I said we can make this a full house. We can't make this a full house. Well, we can make it 2 pair. And we've almost got a straight, but not quite. There's only 2 6s in the deck, so we're unlikely to draw one. Great. Well, the good news is that even just playing a high card gets us a decent amount of points because of the blue joker. Two points off. Wow, okay. So we are getting there, and if we were discarding less, then this would be worth more points. But we really need to start trying to find ways to get more kings. Where are we in the run? Okay, we're about to do diamond cards debuffed. And one of our kings is a diamond. I think I want to save... Okay. So we could play a flush and not score any additional chips, but at least benefit from the ×4 mult. This might actually be okay. Yeah, not too bad. And then let's go fishing for another flush. Oh, I guess I could have discarded. There we go, we've got a flush. Okay. Another boss blind down, but still kind of slow going here. I will get that after the next one, I think. Should we try and go for a straight? We were hoping for a 5. Kind of a bit of a... Oh, we got there. Okay. How many points does this get us? Not a huge... Okay, now we've got 3 kings. I think if I just played this by itself, we might actually do quite well here. Yep. And that's why we want more kings. If we can get enough kings... let's see... If I buy this first... Yeah. So we want to do that, then we buy this. And then let's hope that we can get more kings. Negative joker, random rare joker, sets money to 0, that's such a pain. Chances are the random rare joker we create is going to be crap. -1 hand size is bad because we want kings in hand. I don't think I want to pay 31 bucks for one random joker, that might be a bad joker. Definitely want that. And let's go to the next. Okay. We need kings. Okay. Do I just immediately copy this king? Do I have anything else I'd rather copy? I don't think I do, really. Okay, let's make more kings of hearts. Okay, and then if I play this, this is going to be like the card that actually scores for me, I think. Because this gives me 5 times 5, whereas this only gives me 20 times 2, and so the 5 is much better because of the times mult that these are going to give me. So, with that in mind, I guess another option is try and draw another 8, but we only have 2 left in the deck. So, let's just see how much this gives me, I guess. I'll play the 5 just to get it out of my hand. Okay, 1500. And then, why would we not play a lovely full house? And then we can play a pair. And this probably gets us there. Yes, easily. Okay, all I want is ways of getting more kings. Okay, this gets me another king. Creating a random joker is not too bad. But more kings, please. I mean, 7 money is not much. 2 cards to bonus. I can make the aces bonus cards. That's not too bad. So the dream with this is that your kings are steel cards with red seals on them, and that you have certain other jokers which cause cards to trigger multiple times, because that way each king gives you times 1.5 mult, and then it also gives you times 1.5 mult for being a steel card, and then it triggers twice because of the red seal, and then it triggers twice again because of one of the other jokers. So you end up with like a handful of those cards, and you play basically anything, and the mults just stack so many. You get 1.5 times so many times that your score just explodes. But I think we just buff the aces. Face cards drawn face down. Okay, so there could be some kings here. So let's keep an eye. I'm just going to play this and see what happens. I'm going to keep an eye and see if any of these twinkle. If they do, I'm going to make sure that I don't get rid of them. Okay, we have one king. Okay, and that's also not a king. Okay, so we have two kings at this point, I think. We don't have a particularly good hand, so I want a 9 or a 4. We've got 3 4s left and 3 9s left, and 3 discards. Okay, there's a 9. This might not. If these are both kings, we might be okay. Okay, they are. We're not. No. Okay, from now on, I'm never taking Baron ever again. It's just, it doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, run it back. Let's go for a full house. Does queens and twos get me there? Let's see, it would be... Wait, how much is a full house? Full house is 40 times 4, so it'd be 40, 50, 60. No, even if I get 3 queens and 2 twos, it doesn't get me there, so I don't want the twos. Let's go for queens and aces. Okay, we've got our queens. We got our aces. Okay, Hiker is actually pretty good. Especially as the very first joker you get. It means I'm going to want to play a lot of cards that score. Yeah, let's do Polychrome Hiker. See how this works out. So we're going to be doing a lot of full houses, straights, flushes. Anything that gets us to score 5 cards, basically. If I could get the card that says every card counts in scoring, that's an amazing combo with Hiker. But that's a bit of a kind of dreamland there. Let's try and do a straight. We need a 10. Okay, let's try and do a full house with aces and 6s. Okay, there we go. Okay, this probably won't get us there. Oh no, it does because of the polychrome. Nice. Okay, if we can start buffing our aces consistently. Let's discard this. We're pretty close to a flush here. There we go. Do we want to make anything glass? I'm always scared about glass cards, because there is always the chance that they just break and die. Which is not ideal, because if you put it on a card that you've been buffing up with Hiker, I think this is a non-combo with Hiker. I'm just going to sell it. Okay, what do we have? Nothing much. We want a 7 or a queen. We have 1 7 and 3 queens. So with that in mind, we actually want to discard the 8 because the queen sits in here anyway. Oh, but we can't discard, we can only play. I still think this is probably the right thing to do. Uh-oh. Okay. This probably is again the end, because I don't think we get 70 points from just playing an ace. Good grief, these runs have been... Okay. One more try. If this run dies early, then I'll call it. If we go deep with it, then I'll keep playing. But I think the Balatro gods are not with me tonight, unfortunately. We had one good run. Well, it wasn't even that good. The one with the 9s. Ooh, 4 of a kind. I will do that for sure. Okay, Hanging Chad is actually kind of nice. Is it worth polychroming? I don't know, this is one of those jokers that, like, by itself isn't very good. But if you can get another one that causes things to re-trigger multiple times, and then you can, like, buff the card that's re-triggering, it becomes amazing. But it's not great by itself. So maybe we go and try and find a better one. What do we have? Okay, this one is actually really good. So... yeah, this one is incredible if you can get your deck down to just one card, like multiples of one card, because the card that it picks to buff, so right now it's 4 of spades, right? And it says it changes every round. It'll only pick from cards you actually have in your deck. And so if you can somehow convert every card in your deck to the Ace of Spades, for example, it'll be every played Ace of Spades gives ×2 multiple when scored. So you'll play 5 Ace of Spades, and it'll be ×2 5 times, which is pretty good. But we'll take this one, and we will polychrome it immediately, and then let's start doing straights. So this looks like a straight to me, right? That's a totally normal straight. The one thing I really do love about this card is that you can make, like, this one in combination with one of the other cards which allows spades and clubs to be treated as the same suit, and hearts and diamonds to be treated as the same suit. This would be a straight flush if I had both of those jokers, which is, to me, is just kind of funny. So I don't know if this gets us enough in one go. Not quite. Really close, but not quite. Okay, so we don't quite have enough for another quote-unquote straight here, but 2 pair I think will be enough to get us there. Because yeah, we need 6 points. It's basically, even if all we played was a 2, we would still have enough. In fact, I'm gonna do that just because it's funny. Hey. Okay, Ride the Bus I really like. But I also kind of like putting purple seals on my cards. So if I took Ride the Bus, so it is easier to make straights with Shortcut. Ride the Bus is a really good source of mult. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. It's a shame I don't get to take medium, but I think this pays off better in the long run. If I can getting it really early is really nice. So now we don't want face cards, like, ever. Yeah, we don't want face cards, and this 5 doesn't help us. Okay, but we have a straight here, I think. Yep, perfectly normal straight. So this will trigger Ride the Bus. Okay, so another 1 like that, and we're good. But
But unfortunately we're not anywhere close to making a straight right now. What are we looking like? I think we can get rid of this 2. Because that doesn't get us close to making a straight. Okay, but then this is a nice straight, I think. Yeah. Or is it better like this? This might be better, actually. There we go. I guess I should be, yeah, I should be playing crappy hands to buff ride the bus. I need to bear that in mind. This is very tempting. But one fewer hand this early is really bad with ride the bus, so I'm gonna pass on that. Okay. So we don't want that. Okay, do we have a straight? No, we don't have a straight here. But we can play just some stuff to get it out of our hand and get us closer to having a straight. Just to buff ride the bus. So now we have a straight. We don't want to play it immediately. So let's just play some other stuff. So we could try and get a straight flush here. We just need a 5 or 6 of hearts. Yeah. No, we need to keep that 5. Still no... oh, okay. Is that... No, that's not quite there. Damn. So, but we can play... We can play this. I'm just playing hands that I know won't score well just to increase the mults that I get from this. So it's a real shame. Can't... Well, actually, we do get more from a flush, but I want to play a straight so that if I get a joker that cares about how many times I've played straights, that this number is high. So this'll hopefully get us there. Yeah. And this, again, this is pretty good. I shouldn't be needing to discard that much with shortcut, so it's quite tempting to take this. And I would like to buff up straights, but I want to save money. That's a straight. Okay, so we'll keep hold of the red ones. I'm just going to play some... Okay, so we're dangerously close to just immediately getting there because of blue chip joker. Oh, blue joker, right? Blue joker, I should say. So let's do some discarding. Yeah, okay, and then we'll just play a straight. Okay, so feeling a little bit better about this run so far. Well, we're doing straights. It'd be silly not to take it. Okay, so now we want to be playing as many straights as possible. Start with 0 discards. Okay. May present a problem. So what I think I'm going to do here is play a high card just to get this jack out of my hand, because this only resets if I score a face card, and so this won't cause it to be scored. Yeah. So we're hoping for a 6 or a 7. That gets us a straight, and there's our 7. So now we have a nice straight. I mean, we almost got there just with a high card because blue joker is doing so much for us. But now we get to buff runner. Okay. I will take a spectral pack. Do not want to destroy all my jokers. Add something to a 10 because 10 is our highest card that we actually want to be scoring, and let's keep going. Another polychrome joker for free. Yeah, I shouldn't because I have two things that care about how many times I play a certain hand. But I'm greedy, so I'm gonna... Okay, so we've got all, like, middling cards. We're not going to be doing anything with this 2 and this ace, so we can discard them. And I should discard a 10 as well, because I don't need 2 10s to make a straight. Okay. And that is a straight. If only this was a club, we'd have a straight flush. Cool, we get to play another one. Okay, so now we're hoping for a 3 would have been nice. Damn. But I'm pretty sure if we just play a high card, we still get there. So at some point, Runner will overtake Blue Joker in terms of the number of chips it's given me. It won't take very long if I just play some more straights, and I don't need to worry about discarding kind of debuffing me. But yeah, right now, unfortunately, cannot play a straight. But what I can play is just a bunch of junk in order to buff this, and this is gonna get us there. Okay, feeling a... Ooh. It's free, it's eternal, but 80 chips if the played hand contains a flush. Going to straight flushes is possible, but I would want another joker, and I can't sell this. But I know I'm going to be selling this eventually. And this is free, and it's polychrome. Okay, I may regret that. Hopefully I don't. Okay. First hand is drawn face down makes me very nervous because I don't want to accidentally play any face cards. So, I'm just going to discard all of my high cards. Okay, so we know that's a king, but we don't know anything about these. We know that we've got 3 4s here. For safety... Well, I need to get rid of that as well. Because either of these could be face cards, and I just don't want to risk resetting this. Okay, so now we are okay, because we have a straight. Cool. Pretty colors or the devil, yeah. The I love the design on a lot of these cards in Balatro. Like they're all almost all of them are like just vaguely creepy, which is, you know, fitting, I think, because clowns, in my opinion, are vaguely creepy. Enhanced number. Okay, if we're lucky, we destroy a face card here. We weren't lucky, but extra face cards is good because extra numbered cards is good. If they make a dice version of this game, it'll be over me. I'm reasonably sure that there exist multiple kinds of things like this. So, okay, a game I've really enjoyed, a roguelike dice-based game, is called Slice and Dice. It's really, really fun. You use dice in it. There's another game. Oh, what was it called? Let me do a quick Google and see if I can remember what this game was called, because it was another dice-based roguelike. Die in the Dungeon is the name of the game. There was another game which is a roguelike Yahtzee kind of game called Pip My Dice. Yeah, all three of those. Slice and Dice, Die in the Dungeon, and Pip My Dice. I can recommend all three. I've only played Slice and Dice, but I played a lot of Slice and Dice. But everything I've seen of Die in the Dungeon and Pip My Dice make them seem really fun. So if you like roguelikes and you like dice, those may be the games for you. Okay, we're probably not going to be adding many things to our deck at this point. If we could buff straights, that would be nice. If we could get the Joker that lets us make straight flushes, that would be nicer. I'm just going to save again. Ooh, free negative Joker. It's hard to say no, but I really shouldn't. Because I do need to keep buffing these up, otherwise we're just going to run out of steam. Okay. Get out of my hand. I don't need 3 10s. Okay, here we are. No, not quite. Oh, I could play the 5. I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh, you said Pip. Steam didn't have anything for Pimp My... Yeah, I think that's the pun they're going for there with that one. Okay, so we made it fairly easily. This is at 60 now, which means it's already getting close to being better than Blue Joker. Okay, what do we have in here? Okay, 17 money is quite nice. Making more things diamonds is also kind of nice, because then we can start getting straight flushes. But it's only plus 80 chips isn't actually really that much in the grand scheme of things, because like we're already getting 60 from that, soon to be 75. We're getting like, about 80 from that. So going out of our way to get a flush. Although I guess if we're doing straight flush, it's 100 times 8 instead of 30 times 4. So it is actually, if we can do straight flushes, it is significantly better. And we already have more diamonds than anything else. So maybe we do that. Yeah, okay. Let's go, let's pivot into diamonds. And then let's hope we can find a straight or a flush. I guess a straight or a straight flush, I should have said. I didn't actually want a flush. But I will take it, because there is a chance that we... Actually, that's the point. This gets better when we play a straight, but it doesn't require a straight to give us the chips that it's accrued, and neither does this. This makes making straights easier, but we don't have to play a straight. So actually playing flushes is fine. 2 planet cards. Sure. What are they? Okay, we don't want that. We may as well use that, because we can do flushes. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to figure... Okay, 1 in 7 cards drawn face down is also a little bit worrying. Wow. Do not want those. We want diamonds. Do not want those. I kind of want this, but I also want diamonds. It's a real shame that this 5... Because we can almost make a straight, but we'd have to use the 5, which means we don't get to have the benefit of it being at the hand. But we definitely want to get rid of these. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we actually made like an actual straight where the cards are actually in order. That's fun. Okay. And then... Is there a straight here? Yes. I hope the 6 doesn't break. Of course it did. Getting rid of face cards I think is actually worth it, because we are going to get rid of this eventually. What do we have in the spectral pack? I can't say no to a spectral pack. Blue Seal is very tempting. Just try 1 random card and add 4 enhanced numbered card I think is worth it. Because, well, we're adding more stuff to the deck, which counterbalances this. And only one blue seal is... It's going to be hard to keep it in hand, so... Okay, well we got rid of the 5, which is unfortunate. We got rid of our 1 buffed card. Okay, we could get some free money. Could also turn this king into an ace, which means we don't have to... It's like one fewer face card for us. And we have some more aces to help us do straights. Because we're slightly weighted towards the lower end in terms of numbers. I guess we're also kind of weighted in the middle. Maybe I just take the money. None of these are really like standing out to me as I should definitely take this. Because if I had 2 kings in hand, I would use this. If I had 2 queens or 2 jacks, I would use Hanged Man to get rid of them. But it's like it's half of what I want here. I don't really want to get rid of both of the... Well, I mean, maybe I do want to get rid of both of them and just take the money. Yeah, I've convinced myself. Okay, so this is a 4 or a 5. But I don't know which. So let's just play a straight. So now that I know that this is a 4 or a 5, if I can get... Okay, so this might be a straight. But it might be a pair, or it might be 2 pair. No, it can't. Okay, so this has to be a 4 or a 5. If it's a 4, this can't be a straight. No, this is definitely a pair, because this is either a 9 or a 10. Okay, so... with that in mind, let's get rid of the stuff we don't know about, because it scares me. Okay. Can we make a straight? No, we can't. That's annoying. Went down a rabbit hole of dice games on Steam. Took me longer than I thought before running into a spicy dice game. Shouldn't be surprised, but I'm kind of curious how spicy a spicy dice game is going to be, because at the end of the day, they're dice. Like, how sexy can a dice be? I guess the dice themselves don't have to be sexy. Like, whoever's rolling the dice could be the thing that's sexy. Oh, would you give me a... It's so easy for me to make straights, and they're just not giving me the cards I need to make straights. This is aggravating. Do we just play a high card? Maybe we do. Oh, I guess we only needed to play a high card. Have you rolled 2 nat 20 in a row? Oh, buddy. I think I once rolled a crit with disadvantage, which was... Words cannot describe how good that felt. We were playing online, so at first we thought that, oh, I forgot to put disadvantage on, or I must have accidentally clicked advantage. But then we looked at the roll and we were like, no, I just rolled 2 nat 20s in one roll. I'll take that. Let's see if we can find... I'll take that. Free money, more diamonds. I think we want more diamonds. Because if I can start making straight flushes, then that's really good. Because I haven't actually buffed straight at all. I buffed flush a bit. So flush is actually now significantly better than straight. But if I can start doing straight flushes, then we're really good. Foil holograph and polychrome cards appear more often. Yeah. Oh, we've got 2 8s. Annoying. Okay, we'll get rid of one of them. Keep the 3... Because if we can find a 4 or a 5 of diamonds, then that helps us make a straight flush. Turns out we don't need it. We can actually just make a vanilla straight flush. Hopefully our 9 doesn't die. In fact, in order to help our 9 not die... Okay, so this is going to be a big hand. This is now at 120. This is at best 112, so this now eclipses this entirely. More malt cards will be very good. Okay, can we buff straight flush? No. We can buff straight. Let's buff straight some more. Yeah, we also want to make something wild because that helps us make straight flushes. Wow, that's not a lot of diamonds. Okay. But it is a straight. What do we want to make into mult cards? Ideally we want our 10s and 9s to be mult cards because they're just better. But also an ace being a mult card is not bad. Let's just see how this does. Okay, almost but not quite. And let's make these mult cards. So we could play a flush here, and it'd be a good strong flush, but if I can play a straight, I want to play a straight, so... there's our straight. It's a shame we don't get to play... Oh, actually, what am I talking about? We do get to play this. And I think this is actually worth it. We don't get to play the straight flush. No, three money is not worth it. It's much better to buff this further. But we can make this wild. So then we do actually get to play it when we occasionally need to play it. Aces aren't actually that good. I'm just realizing because they can only make a straight with a low card. There's no way to go like 10 and then an ace for your straight. So yeah, maybe I should have been buffing the aces. But no, play another straight flush. This is going to be another enormous hand. Yeah, very nice. Okay. What do we have? I do often discard face cards, so this might be worth it. If I can trigger it once, it pays for itself. And I still have quite a few face cards. I have 10 face cards. Let's see what we get in here first. Okay, making cards lucky is good. More money is good. I think this is probably the sensible thing to do. Okay, let's hope for a good diamond. Oh, this is interesting. This is very buffed, but I don't want it to be a gold card. This is wild. This does actually help us do more straight flushes, so we'll take this. After player discard, always draw 3 cards. Okay. So we don't quite have a straight yet. We still don't quite have a straight. We're missing middle cards. We need a 5 or a 6. Okay, do we have... Somehow we don't have a straight flush here. We have so many 8s and 9s. How many? Okay, so we have 6 10s. We have a sensible number of 8s and 9s, and we have more 6s and 7s. Wow, we just got unlucky, I guess. Okay, so what are we playing? Yeah, we can't make a straight, which is really annoying because we've got so many cards. So, do we play a flush? This still allows us to make a straight quite easily, so I think this is probably good. Okay, and now we can make a straight. So this is now giving us 165, which is really pretty good. I think it's getting time to retire the blue joker for something better, but we have to find something better first. So let's see if we can do that. No. I've learned my lesson, Baron. What is the current boss blind? Play only one hand type this round. That's not too bad, actually, because we can pretty consistently play straights. I mean, maybe I just for the money, I sell this and get this and then sell this again, just so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about this unless I screwed up and it just disabled nothing. Hopefully that didn't just happen. Another 10. This is a diamond with a... Yeah, let's take this. Because if I can start buffing up full house, that'll get really good really quick. Another wild card, don't mind if I do. And we are doing a lot of discarding, so I'll take a plus 15 mult. Okay. Alright, where are we now? So we can't make a straight. Could turn this into a diamond. We don't need to because we've got this. We could turn this into a diamond and then we've got a straight flush, right? Yeah. Or... Oh no, that's not... Oh, damn it, we're missing a card in here. So yeah, we would need to... we would need to turn this into a diamond. So, bearing that in mind, do we discard and try and find our blue chip? I think we probably should. Do we play it risky? Okay, so we would need, if we can get an 8 or a 9 or a different 4. No, we would need. No, sorry, we need the 4. We need the 4. Okay, but we don't need the ace. If we can find an 8 or a 9, but there's no guarantee we find an 8 or a 9. Okay, there's a 9, but it's the wrong suit. But if it was the right suit, we still wouldn't have a straight flush. Okay. Nope. Okay, so we've got to do this. Which is, you know, it's a straight flush. It's good. It's not the end of the world, but okay. And it was enough to get us all the way there in one go. Ooh, more blue chips, blue seals, I should say. Okay, and this didn't get disabled when I sold the Joker. That's quite annoying. Okay. Okay, so we have this. We want to keep this in hand, and we really want to play a straight flush if we can, which is going to be really difficult with these. So let's get rid of them.
can get a 5 of diamonds or another 4 of diamonds or lucky with some other diamonds. Yeah, 7, 5, 4. Any of those help us. In fact, let's think. 7 gets us there, 5 gets us there, 4 gets us there. None of them need the 3, so we don't need to keep the 3. Irritating. I want to play a straight flush and also get the thing. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, in fact, is deliberately play a crap hand and hope that we get a 7. Okay, perfect. So now we get a straight flush, and it is a straight flush without any gaps, which is nice. And now we'll also get a card to buff straight flush when we play this, because this is definitely going to get us lots of points. And now we can level up straight flush. I'm going to hold on to this just for a little bit, because there's a chance that I can duplicate it. Okay, what's in here? Nothing I care about. I may as well buff high card, because sometimes I'm playing a high card. And in here we can make something wild. Let's make a 10 wild, I think. Or should we be making one of the lower cards wild? We have a lot of 2s. We only have 1 3 of diamonds. We only have 1 5 of diamonds. Having another 3 that acts like a diamond could actually be quite useful. And we definitely want to be turning stuff into clubs or spades. I think this is probably the most sensible thing to do. And then we will use this. Okay, so a straight flush is even better. Oh, but we can only play one hand type this round, so we have to. I think we have to try and get a straight flush, or just go for straights from the get-go. Going from straights to the get-go is probably easier. Straights have been buffed a little bit. This might actually just get us there with the buffed cards we've got. It's not the most unlikely. Okay, it's almost halfway. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna need another straight. There we have it. Look at this goofy ass straight. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. Perfectly normal straight. Okay, so this should get us there. Oh, we haven't. I'm dumb. I need to be using my discards, otherwise this doesn't trigger. That's why we haven't been doing as well. So yeah, we get rid of them. Get rid of. Okay, we have a straight ready to go. There we go. Okay, so this will be pretty good. Yeah. Okay, one more ante, I think. Raise the cap on interest is tempting, but it's really late in the run. I don't think it's worth it at this point. 2 cards to mult, I will take that. Can we buff straights or flushes? Or straight flushes? No. I'm just going to skip, I don't even care. And then can we find a diamond? No. Wow, these cards are just three completely normal cards, none of them higher than a 7. It's awful. Okay, so we've actually got 2 antes left to go. So we're not quite as close to being there as I thought. Okay. So we can just play straights. I think it's fine to play straights here.
This is huge now, this run out. It was really, really good to get this early.
I've got to remember that when I'm trying to score high, I need to actually use my discards.
Every played card counts in scoring is useless. Actually bad in combination with Ride the Bus. Okay, can we get something good here? Destroying those, I think, is absolutely fine. Because we no longer care about the size of our deck. And if anything, we want to be getting stuff out. So we could also destroy these two. I think we want to. Degrees level of play poker hand is a real pain in the ass because we've buffed all the hands we want to be playing, so like they'll go down. We haven't buffed them that much though, so how many more uncles? I feel like I'm missing the joke there. Please explain it to me.
Oh wait, I just got it. Auntie. See, this is one where I have to translate into American for me to get the pun, because I wouldn't say auntie, I'd say auntie, which doesn't sound like the word that I said. Okay, so we want to try and keep this in our hand so we can buff straight or straight flush. These aces really aren't actually helping me very much. Like, we really want more middle cards, because the ace is like, it only works at the end of a straight. Okay. So again, we don't... This being a 4 is also a real pain in the ass, because it's like I need to use it to make a straight right now. Okay, we have a different 4. So we can make a straight. Let's see. 3, 4. Yeah, let's do it like that, because we get both plus chips. And do we want to make any of these mult cards? Ideally, we want to be buffing our diamond, so I'll hold on to this until I can buff some unbuffed diamonds. We're getting so many chips from this, it's crazy. Okay, these we buff. And then we have a straight, and so we'll be able to buff our straight. This is going to get us quite a lot of points. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. This is quite good. It's significantly better than this. Okay. Then let's look in some Arcana packs. The American assimilation is working. I hope not. I obviously, you know, I moved here. I became a US citizen. I don't hate America, but I definitely would rather be British than American. So I'm like, more than that, I don't want to lose my Welshness, right? Like, I dread the thought of going home one year and my family saying, "What's happened to your accent?" I don't think it's going to happen, because I don't really tend to pick up other accents. I didn't even really pick up a Welsh accent properly. But it is it's like the one thing I worry about a little bit. It's like, oh God, what if I become less Welsh? Ooh, more diamonds. Don't mind if I do. That is very helpful. Okay, so now we have a crap load of diamonds. Yeah. So it's significantly easier for us to make straight flushes of diamonds. Do I take this? It's pretty late. No. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I don't know what I should be doing here, whether I should be using both of these now or waiting. Because if I just play a straight flush, then I think I just win in one go. So I screw it. Let's just use these. Give ourselves the best chance possible of beating it in one go. Although, this does require us to play the same hand twice in order to benefit. So maybe I play 2 straights. Let's see. Okay, you get out. And we want to be playing diamonds, so... Okay, that's nowhere near a straight flush. Where are all of the cards that I want? Okay, I guess we're playing straights. So... There's a straight. Okay, if we can play another straight, then we're in business. If we can't, then we're in trouble. And right now, we can't. This is aggravating. Okay, we can play high card. We don't care about that. We'll even get some money out of it. Oh, wait. I could. There's an argument for keeping this ace, because this technically is a diamond which connects to this 3. So all we need is a 4 or a 5 of diamonds. Oh, but then we also need something to go in this. Yeah, okay, so we're not doing that. Let's just get all the non-diamonds out. And we don't care about reducing the level on this. And we also get like a not insignificant amount of points out of it. And so now we want to play a straight. I don't want to have to play the 4. Don't make me waste it. Okay. Okay, I guess that works as well. This card shop is really strong. We may as well use that. Okay, straight flush, yes please. What are we lacking? We could do with more 4s of diamonds. Yeah, 3s and 4s are where we're lacking. This is the gap that we have a hard time filling. So, making this wild. Because we have tons of 1s. We have tons of 2s. We have 2 things that could work as 1s. Ideally, we'd want more 3s. Oh, I guess we have an additional 3 here, an additional... Oh, good grief, pardon me. I hope that didn't come over on the mic too loud. I did say at the beginning, I hope I don't burp. It just happened. Making this wild is probably better, because I'm never going to play it as just a 3 of hearts, so let's make it wild instead. Because we do have that gap. Converts all cards in hand to a single random suit. If I draw a hand which doesn't have very many diamonds, then there's a 1 in 4 chance of me making it all diamonds. There's also a 1 in 4 chance of me screwing up and getting rid of diamonds that I need, so let's not do that. Yes, death is really good for this. Okay. What card do we want to be copying? This 4 of diamonds is actually not a bad one to copy. The one with the blue seal. Maybe we'll try and fish for that. We really need... How many 5s do we... Yeah, we only have 1 5 of diamonds as well, actually. So yeah, we need more 4s, more 5s. That's where we're falling down. We're getting... This gap here is killing us. We have 1 discard left.
We can always start playing high cards if we need to. Okay, there's a... no, but we need... This is really, really aggravating. We just don't quite have what we need. I could play 2 pair. Because if I play a high card now, what's going to happen is the card sharp is going to trigger. And I'm going to get ×3 of what I had last time. And so I'm going to beat it just from high card. I'm going to get like 90,000 and go way over past this. So I kind of don't want to play high card. I think I would prefer to play this. And actually this makes sense because in order to make a straight flush, I need something to connect to this 7. And so but then I would just have 5 cards of the correct suit, so it makes more sense to do this. Of course, there's also a small chance that this gets... yeah, it's almost... okay, so here we have a straight flush. Do we want to copy any of these? How are we doing? Okay, we have plenty of 6s. No, we don't want to copy any of this. So yeah, we just... oh, I've got too many 9s. There's our straight flush. And yeah, I don't actually want to copy any of these. I'm holding this death for that 4. This is going to be a pretty big hand. Okay, so we get a very, very big score without the ×3 on that. So if we can ever play 2 straight flushes, then we just in the money. Let's make this 5 wild because we want more 5s. Because now we have 1, 2, 5 of diamonds, which is better than we had before. Okay, is there anything that I could find in this Joker pack that I would actually want to use? I can't get rid of this because it's giving me almost 40 mult. I can't get rid of this because it's giving me so many chips. I can't get rid of this because it's polychrome and it's giving me, making me make straights. I want to keep this because it's... well, I can't get rid of this because it's eternal. And this, I think, is going to be the thing that actually saves us on the final boss blind. So no point in opening buffoon packs at this point. I don't want to decrease... well... what are the blinds? Ugh. All cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. That's horrible. Which one would I even sell? I think it would have to be this one, because if we're doing straight flushes... well, I mean, this is 330, though. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Maybe this one, if I can get a real straight flush without any gaps, would be the one that I would sell, and then I would just hope that I can get there in one go. I don't know. Okay, well, let's roll. Just not finding the cards that I want, unfortunately. Do we have... no, we don't. I guess if we sold... actually, if we sold this one, we wouldn't have to play a straight. We could play flushes and still get as many points, as long as we play 2 flushes. So that is an option, because flush is still buffed pretty well. But we have a straight flush here. think I'm gonna try and find this to copy, because if I can, well, no, because this might just win. Well, let's find out. Not quite. Okay. I still don't have that. I guess copying this also wouldn't be the end of the world, because then we have more 5s to help us make straight flushes. Okay, so this is going to be an enormous score, because this joker's going to trigger off it now. Yeah. So. Let's just go look for one last diamond to help us out. That will do. No point. Okay. So we have to sell something, and I think this is the one we have to sell because everything else buffs us way too much. So, if we can find a 3. Wait, no, we already have a straight. We're really close to a straight flush, actually, but it's going to be easier for us to make straights. But it's also fairly easy for us to make flushes because we have so many diamonds. So maybe actually we go for flushes. If we play a second flush, then I think we just get there in one go. Because straights give a bit more here, but flushes, this triggers off flushes, so maybe it works out better. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, if we can just play a second flush, I think we're okay. Wow, we can play a second flush that isn't even a diamond flush. That's kind of great, actually. We have all these diamonds. I'm going to win on a hand that isn't even a diamond flush. Oh, no, not quite. Okay, so we still need to play another flush. So we need some diamonds. We have plenty of diamonds. So let's just go find them. And there it is. This is going to be a nice big scoring hand. And we did it. We did it. We beat the next stake. Okay, cool. So that was... wow, almost 3 hours, and we made a little bit of progress. We did the green stake and the black stake, and then the next one is going to be the blue stake, which is one fewer discard on top of all the other stuff, so that's going to suck a little bit. But hey, progress is progress. We got a little bit closer to getting all of our achievements. Cool, okay. Wow, it's a weird feeling for me that I'm finishing stream and I'm not exhausted. I'm so used to like 5-hour randomizer streams where by the end of it I'm tearing my hair out. And instead I just had a fairly pleasant end to a Balatro run. So, yeah, makes a nice change. Thank you for keeping me company, Punderful. I really appreciate it. Let me find someone to raid. Oh, Neko, you're still here. Wow, cool. Thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's find somebody to raid. Twitch is being kind of slow. Okay, anyone I'm following streaming, because that's always preference. Oh, Vanille is streaming. Let's raid Vanille. I like Vanille. Oh wait, crap. Queen Shark is still streaming, still wakes the deep, and I have been missing it, and I really want to watch that. Okay, I'm going to raid Vanille, but then I'm going to go watch Queen Shark, because I want to finish watching her play Still Wakes the Deep. But in the interest of keeping things VTuber, I'll raid a VTuber, but I'll go and watch a Flesh Tuber, because she's a friend of mine. Okay, so raid should have started.
Anyone who hasn't seen Vanille before, she's fantastic. She is one of the most underrated VTubers, I think, in the world. She's really, really insightful and smart. Like, watching her play mouthwashing was so enjoyable because she had so many, like, really good insights into the themes and the story and the characters and stuff. So I don't think I've ever watched a Vanille stream without learning something, which is a thing I really, really appreciate. So that's my plug for Vanille. If you're not following her, I recommend it. Have you been waiting all stream to say that, wonderful? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to do more of this kind of stream where it's like a shorter stream. I know this was 3 hours, which isn't exactly short, but like shorter streams rather than everything being a colossal, exhausting randomizer, as much as I love them. Because I'm really, really close to affiliate. I just need to stream more often, and I'll get affiliate. So it's tempting to make a push for that. We'll see how we do in February. But for now, thank you everyone who showed up. Thanks for keeping me company. And yeah, I'll stream again sometime. No idea when, sorry. Let's go say hi to Vanille.